Since 2012, when the first fully automatic Obsidian farm was made, people have used the end platform, snowballs, and a wither to gather obsidian while they are AFK. Those were good times. Unfortunately, with the release of Minecraft 1.9, non-player entities don't generate the end platform when falling through end portals, therefore breaking all current designs.
I'm going to use Redstone to create some deaths on the server. We've got the death counter there, 17. As you can see, Exuma's on 86. I want to go higher than 86, okay? We're really going to go to town here, and we're going to try and get as many deaths as we possibly can. I want to get into triple figures, basically. I don't know how high into the triple figures, but I definitely want to get into triple figures.
Little did you know, Mumbo. Little did you know that your simple idea was going to save obsidian farms from being forgotten by future Minecrafters. By killing the player in a constant death loop, teleporting him into the end, making him respawn at the end portal, falling in, regenerating the platform before dying over and over again, I have now to present you the first fully automatic death-powered obsidian farm concept. All you have to do is respawn, literally. The rates are slower than with previous farm designs, with only 3 obsidian every 10 seconds, which means 1080 obsidian per hour, or 17 stacks. The concept is SMP friendly, using Purple Dragon Nuke's obsidian destroying and wither cage method, and does not break when unloading and reloading the end. Good job fixing it, Mojang. But with every update fixing things, there is a new way of making those things work. Us technical Minecraft players are very determined, and will fight forever on the battle for dominating Minecraft in every way possible. Hello, YouTube! This is MaitreDesBlocs, and today I have here to present you the first of its kind, fully automatic, death-powered Obsidian farm in Minecraft 1.9 and above. And I say and above, even though this might even work in lower versions of Minecraft, but there are better designs for these versions. All previous designs were broken in the 1.9 update, and this is what I came up with to try to fix that problem. At the beginning of working on this project, I have been trying to fix Purple Dragon Nuke's Obsidian farm for Minecraft 1.8. I took his design and I made some modifications and it failed horribly. I just realized everything that he used in his farm in 1.9, except the wither cage, is broken in the newest update. Thinking about that, I just tried some things out and I remade it entirely. I redid the concept of an obsidian farm and I came up with this for Minecraft 1.9 and above. The wither cage that I used is the only thing that stayed the same, following his exact method of Purple Dragon Nuke's method for an obsidian, for a wither cage for an obsidian farm. Here's where the wither is. If I go into game mode spectator, you can see the wither is right there. He's shooting repeatedly at the wall right here with the regular projectiles, which do not blow up the stone bricks, because he's trying to shoot the golem over there, but he can't shoot in that space because the wither is not high enough to be able to shoot in that space. But the reason why he shoots anyways is because his head, his middle head, is looking up to the snow golem over there. Since his head is looking up, he can see the golem even though he has no way of shooting him, which is why he just keeps shooting at the wall repeatedly. And the wither hitbox is 1 by 1 by 3.5 blocks in the middle, right there. So the obsidian here can be right where the wither is, in his body, but not in his collision box. So he does not take damage from the obsidian over here. And when he does his block breaking animation, well, not animation, but ability, by getting shot by a snowball, he'll destroy all blocks in a 3 by 3 by 3.5, I think, or 3 by 3 by 4, if I'm not mistaken. Blocks around him that are going to get destroyed, and it's going to destroy the obsidian over there that's going to get picked up by the hoppers over there. And that is the basic thing of the farm. There are a few things with like normal obsidian farms that I had to change with the new 1.9 update mechanics. The first thing that you'll probably think of, the first big change that they did, was that now only players that travel through the end portal from the overworld will generate a new end platform. So you can't just drop snowballs through a portal anymore to recreate this platform over and over again, letting the wither break it. Now you have to actually have the player make the platform by himself. But for the player to be able to go through again and again, I need to have a way to transfer the player really easily from the nether to the end. From the end to the overworld, I mean. And this is what I came up with right here. The player will be standing into a water stream, usually in survival. But since when a player spawns, it spawns at precise 0.0 coordinates. So let me try to explain here. When you're standing in the middle of a block, like in the right middle, you are not actually at a 0.0 coordinate. If you look at the XYZ, you can see I'm at 101.4 something, and for the Z, I am at 0.4 something. That is about 0.5 for each, because I'm in the middle of a block. This is the 0.0, this is the 0.5. Well, for the end teleportation, you teleport a 0.0, which makes it so you actually teleport right here. It's half in the middle of like all of these blocks. And since it's in the middle of all these blocks, it makes it so when the farm is on, this is how you activate the farm. There is a water stream that just pops up from a dispenser over here. Flowing water, pushing the player into lava at each of these sides. I put lava on the two sides just for the sake of looking the similar way, and water doesn't flow everywhere because there is a block right here that pops. And if you can just look really quickly, since there is a water block here, the water tries to fall into the hole, so it just goes directly and makes a perfectly straight stream. These trapdoors open, letting the player fall into the lava. But since the player spawns in the middle on this side, it's going to just float, and it's going to fall right in the middle, being in the water and in the lava at the same time. But it's going to fall one more block below, so his head is not going to be in the water anymore. He's just going to die in the lava. But he's also going to press that pressure plate, because that pressure plate is half in the player's hitbox. The pressure plate activates the dispenser over... where is it? The dispenser over here. This is directly linked up to a simple wiring to the pressure plate that is above that. This is where the lava and pressure plate is. This wiring passes through this block with a repeater. Whoop. Wow! No. Oh my gosh, that was close. With a repeater, it passes through this block, and this goes to the dispenser. The dispenser has been moved 2 blocks back. In previous farm designs, the dispenser was right next to the wither. But in 1.9 designs, if you put the dispenser right next to the wither, the snowball just passes straight through the wither. Because in 1.8 versions, the snowball, when it was dispensed, originated from the dispenser block inside of it and went outside. In 1.9, when the dispenser gets activated with a snowball inside, the snowball is going to start outside of the dispenser, and it's just going to continue, which makes it so it's already inside of the wither hitbox when it's created, so it doesn't hurt the wither whatsoever. To fix that, just simply move the dispenser back. This is what I did in here. It's 2 blocks away from the wither, in a little tunnel here, but it doesn't disturb at all how the wither is doing in his room there. So the snowball's going there, and when you step on the pressure plate, every time you die, it's going to activate, which makes it so the wither is hurt, but not knocked back around, because it's a snowball. And when it's hurt, it does its block breaking trick, breaking the 3 obsidian, letting the hoppers that are down below here pick it up, leading it to this thing over here. And this is a simple item sorter for cobble, because sometimes the wither breaks some cobblestone that is above. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And the cobblestone is filtered here and sent right into the void, because there are still ways of making automatic cobblestone farms, and I did not want this to be one. This is just for obsidian. So the cobble is filtered, and the obsidian just continues its way on the hopper chain. There are furnaces above the hoppers, because it reduces lag that way, because the hopper doesn't check for items to be sucked in, because there is a compartment above the hopper. The hopper chain goes into the elevator over here, and brings it into our chests. That is for the obsidian collection part. The lever in its own category, does a little bit of things. One thing it does is it controls a water source. There is, right on the other side, over here, this is, I don't even know how to call it. I don't even know how to call this, but basically this is a contraption that makes it so this redstone block, when the piston, when it's activated, and when it's retracting, it activates the redstone line down below, and that is because of block 36. When a piston is activated, when it's moving, the piston turns into block 36, which makes it so the redstone block can't power the redstone anymore because it's not counted as a redstone block. It unpowers the line. When it finishes moving, it powers the line again, activating the dispenser. When the piston retracts, same thing happens. It unpowers and powers again, pulling the water back in or back out depending on the state it was in, which makes it so when whatever lever press you do here, that dispenser is going to do its job. It also opens the trapdoors and it retracts those blocks to let players fall into that. I close it in like most of the time. That's just because I don't want players to die accidentally by going into that. So that is what this lever does. Oh, and it also controls the piston over right here. This piston's over here. Right now, when the lever is off, power can't go through from the pressure plate you're standing on when you die to throw the snowball the wither. But when the farm is activated, that happens. And that is just because, in case that something falls in there, I don't want the wither to be hurting and destroying some parts of the obsidian platform when I'm not using the farm, that is. So that is the lever controlling all that. And also, you might be wondering, how did they manage to make these cobblestone walls be placed? Because the end platform is a 5x5. It goes from this block to that block, and it goes from this block to that block, and it makes a square, like that. But every time the end platform is generated when you go through the end, it deletes all blocks at the end platform level, replaces them with obsidian, and 1, 2, and 3 blocks above. So there is a 4x5x5 area that's going to clear out and be replaced by the end platform structure every time you go through the end. And that is why this is cobblestone. Above here, I have cobblestone generators. Really simple stuff. There is lava right there, and there is water right there. Those create cobblestone. The pistons are on a clock, a constant clock, pushing the cobblestone down through the ceiling of the place, and it's leading into the room. The reason why I did that is because when the wither breaks his obsidian, it's going to destroy the block over there, block over there, and the block over there. And by patching it with cobblestone, it makes it so at the worst case the player cannot fall into it. And if water spills into that hole, the cobblestone is going to patch it, letting the player float this way against the cobblestone wall until he enters the trapdoors and gets killed, and that fixes the problem. So the cobblestone is just to prevent that, and I went on both sides because I wanted symmetry with the design, and that is working out perfectly. And it doesn't even look that bad, after all. So that is why I put cobblestone there, for that reason. And yeah. Oh, also, this is where you put the snowballs. You put the snowballs into this chest when you need to refill the farm, and the snowballs will go into this hopper chain, leading right into the dispenser at the right level. No need to make an elevator or anything. So that is working perfectly on that. And all of these features are completely bug-free. Everything is working on Minecraft mechanics. There are no bugs involved. The only thing I would consider as a bug is the way that the wither can be trapped like that. That might be changed, but I don't think anything else of this design is going to be broken in the new 1.9 releases and the future releases after that. I'm going to provide a world download in the description down below. So if you want to download the world and check the farm out by yourself, just download it from the link. And you're going to spawn, by the way, you're going to spawn right on this platform over here. Just to make you not freak out by where you are. You're going to just spawn like on this platform over here somewhere. And if you just go right into the end portal, here's a farm. And the cobblestone's already remaking itself, as you just saw. So yeah, you can play around with this, and you can tweak it, ameliorate it or something. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. MaitreDesBlocs, out.